Hi, everyone. I saw this on Lonnie's wall. Now, I haven't watched the entire thing, but it's ringing true. Everyone blames Lonnie for bringing facts over feelings into this sector. You all need to grow the fuck up and start looking at the truth, not your own motherfucking narratives. Okay? Why is there a charisma of Maryland, aka Queen Regina? Oh, and by the way, this Southern Belle is a fucking Yankee. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a Southern Belle. I'm a Southern Belle. No, you live in Georgia. That don't make you a Southern Belle. You're a fucking Yankee, bitch. And from your talk, you've yanked a lot. But Fax was doing this to other women. Now, everyone can call Lonnie stupid or whatever. Who hasn't fallen for shit? Keep the change? Or did you know from the get go MG707 was a fucking female? And then you've got the wannabe fucking man, Arabia. Oh, there's a lot of low key lesbianism going on around here. You fucking wish, bitch. Nobody even wants to dox Arabia, but she's still putting her info out there. Bitch, you haven't gotten caught for all your crimes. Hopefully that changes because you're still doing the same thing. So Fly is your baby girl and all this other shit. What is she, your next fucking victim? Come on. You went up on her panel, took the fuck over with your sob ass story that everyone's fucking heard a gazillion times before, and you did it word for word. You're playing off of a script, bitch. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, Regina's paying people to go after people. I hope somebody reports her to the government that that's what she's using government funds for. And I hope she can get into a lot of trouble. I hope Kwame Brown takes everything she fucking has and she winds up in a shelter. She's doing too much. Now, I hear a lot of people saying they don't like New Yorkers. They don't like New Yorkers. I defended myself against people, and to this day, I'm lied about. Because that's all you know how to fucking do is lie. Lonnie was missing something in her marriage, and she found it online. Now, a lot of people can say she shouldn't be looking. Oh, yeah? What about that catfishing bitch, Moonlight, who doesn't give a fuck about her child, but only about her 19-year-old poon poon and shaking it around? Bitch, nobody is stupid. They know it's attached to a 60-year-old woman. Nothing on you is 19 years old. But you like to do that catfishing. And you like to say, I know I fuck better than JJ. Well, obviously, Kwame Brown wasn't even interested because he went for JJ over you. Now, everybody can say I'm JJ London's best friend or whatever. I've only said hello to the chick. I made a video about her and nothing bad. But no, it seems like a lot of women in this sector, oh, I'm better than a white woman. Then why aren't you wanted as much as the white women? Oops, I done said something racist, right? No. If Kwame Brown did fuck her, he had a choice between black women and her. Who did he choose? Oh, that's because he can't handle a strong black woman. You're not strong. Where are you strong? Going off on people, lying about yourself, lying about what you got. That that's not being strong. That's being a coward and lying about everything. Then you got that row bitch still talking about how, oh, well, I didn't know where my phone was. Bitch, there's a lot of things about my husband I haven't even let out. But I would have gone and banged on neighbors' doors. Please call 911. Please call 911. Oh, I don't owe them like that. So your fucking pride was more important than your fucking husband's life? No, other people called 911 for me. I couldn't find my phone. You find a way to do shit. You're his wife. It was nobody else's responsibility. It was very nice people did that. But you were more concerned with staying online saying, oh God, my husband's having a heart attack. Sis, I'll be back later. I'll be back. Fuck, sis. Fuck the live. Your husband's what was most important. And bitch, you showed your true colors. But no, she's Mama Wabbit. Do you know how fast so called King Wabbit would turn on her if it would profit him? And all people can say is Lonnie's an alcoholic. Okay, she's an alcoholic, and I don't see anybody when she's live calling the cops on her. There are even people who have her real name and address because of buying body butters. And Arabia, you fucking cunt rag, she doesn't have your info. You haven't bought in a while. That's why she asked me for it when I was really going off on you. Dopey bitch. Every woman on here is low key lesbian. No, you fucking wish. You are a fucking predator, and because of you're a woman, they're not looking at it like that. They're not. And Bishop, this scumbucket motherfucker, he's going after who for who? All this proof, and no one can stop that fucking fake Southern Belle. I hope Kwame Brown brings all this up at the EEOC or EOC, whatever it's called. And I hope they nail Regina's fake ass Southern Belle shit cunt rag ass to the wall. She's doing too much. She got a blessing by getting Social Security and whatever. No, I deserve to get paid. For what, bitch? Starting trouble with people? If I was that fucking judge and I heard the guy you were taking to court for threatening to rape you, you are now talking with like you're all buddy buddy, bitch, I'd throw your ass out of the court and into a prison fucking cell. And I'd make Arabia your fucking cellmate. See how long you'd survive with her fucking ass. This is all unbelievable, and people are still blaming Lonnie for facts. Damn D showed it the charisma of Maryland. She was taking facts under her wing. Maryland, nurse, facts. Nice connection of the dots, damn D. Very nice. But nobody cares. They want to keep fucking with Lonnie. No matter how much Lonnie protests, we can see her hurting. We can see her wanting to be with someone. Like a lot of people, she doesn't want to be alone. Facts fucked her over, and so did Will T. For another conniving bitch named Keep the Change. And Sis, whose dick he wants to suck so bad. Now, this video comes from a place called. The fuck is it called? Scammers, Scoundrels, and something else. It is out there. Please search for it. I don't know the name. And yes, I think I'm subscribed. Am I subscribed? Yeah, I am subscribed. So, okay. Scammers, Scoundrels, and Scallywags. Whoever they are put this together very nicely. Oh, and just to stir the pot a little, I'm Clara Booker. You're all going after everyone. I'm Clara Booker. I waste my time, I waste my money finding out about you assholes, and I put it online. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever narrative you want to come up with, you're coming up with everybody else's Clara Booker. Boom. No, I'm not, but boom, fuck you. Anyway, this is just stupid shit. Lonnie was a victim. I don't even care if she says she wasn't a victim. She was. Regina nursed a missile and aimed it at Lonnie, and it hit. The problem is Lonnie survived. And she took out the missile because there were other missiles there. She took that out, or helped to take it out. No one here would have cared what Thax did to those three little girls, especially the one 13-year-old, if it wasn't for Lonnie and the shit she had been through. Yous all wanted to jump on the paddy wagon. Yous all wanted to say, well, Regina couldn't have known. Bullshit. Bullshit. She couldn't know about Bishop either, but she's schmoozing up to him. She's using Kevlo to fuck up the Brown family, and she's already starting to fuck with Kevlo. But people see the money she's given, and they're like, yes, yes, yes. The bitch wants a big payout for all this money she's spending. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let's listen to this video. It's called The Big Payback, featuring Lonnie One Love and Facts Over Feelings, aka Darrell Alston, aka Passion.
Lied about his identity, lied about not well his identity, he lied about his age, he lied about his skin complexion, he lied about his location. Um, he just lied about everything. He lied about the ages of his children, you know. So that's why it was so hard to find this person. You know what I'm saying? But I knew. See,
lying about everything, he is a catfisher. That's how he lures people in. I remember a lot of people saying, well, Keep the Change was lured in. No, that bitch was enjoying every minute of what the fuck she was doing. Don't get it twisted. Like she's enjoying everything she's doing now. And this whole thing with Garrick, I didn't see the video. I don't like what I've heard. But the 60-year-old piece of shit Moonlight showed her tits and twat. And people are like, that's okay. She's making a fool out of herself yet again. But no, I'm the white bitch. I'm the one who's a problem. I need to stay in my lane. A lot of bitches here, male and female, need to stay in their own fucking goddamn lanes. And they ain't doing it.
He want to be on YouTube so bad. He wants to build a YouTube channel so bad. He always wanted to co-host. He always wanted. I knew he was going to slip up one day. It was the camera slip. Then he kept showing himself outside. And then the famous part of him answering to the name Darrell. He kept telling everybody his name was Nashawn. He told everybody he was like 33, 32 or something like that. Told people that his name is Nashawn. And come to find out, he's 45 and his name is Darrell.
Well, I ain't nowhere near 45. Nowhere near. Not yet. Nice try, though. You can believe anything you want, because that's 211 pushing that narrative.
Found out this stuff. So the funny part was when we found out his name was Darrell Austin, and we thought he was in his 30s. So the first person we looked up was a Darrell Austin in their 30s. But it was weird because the birthday was in January, not June. I left it alone a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, well, maybe that's not him. But more stuff came out. He started going on the porch, all that type of stuff. So people started doing Google searching and all that type of stuff. And there's another Darrell, Deshaun Austin. Matches right with him, 45, June 1978. Bingo. It was adding up. Looked up the address, all of that.
Why? Why you want to know where I'm at? Why you want to know where I'm at?
Why did she want to know where you were at? Because you specifically sought her out to hurt her because of the Yankee bitch in Georgia faking it as a Southern belle. Like she's got class or something.
No, I don't. No, I don't. But if you want to believe that, I'm fine with that. I got addresses all up and down the East Coast, bro. I got addresses all up and down the East Coast. You hear me?
And then we found his mama had a Facebook, Gloria Austin. Go on to Facebook, stroll down. What do you see? You see her, him, and all her kids.
I love my baby boy. I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's his daddy's twin. Ma'am, and I mean ma'am respectively, in a respect kind of way. I feel the same way about my son, but I'm not blind to his bullshit. His bullshit is nowhere near your son's bullshit. But you can't be that blind. Not in this day and age. Love him, love him, love him. He's your son. But don't glaze over what he's done, ma'am. Because when he gets out, after whatever rules and regulations he has to follow, maybe there's like a halfway house he goes into before he's able to really be out on his own, he's going to head straight back to your house and take the fuck over and do what he wants. And you're going to let him do it because you're his mother and you love him. If you weren't supporting that home, he probably would have hurt you already. Because kids today don't want to pay their fair share, especially to their parents. They feel their parents owe them something. We'll see what happens in 5 years if he gets out on good behavior.
Him and the three sisters. So yeah, he admitted. He admitted that that's his mama. He admitted that that's his sister. That name matches with that house. And guess what? On the first Darrell Austin, that's 32, no sex charge came up. No sex charge came up. But on Darrell Deshaun Austin, a sex offense charge came up.
Well, first of all, as far as that charge, I looked at the charge. I even researched whoever she claiming it is or whatever. The shit is on an inactive docket. It wasn't even prosecuted. It's one of them things. It's called step docket, right? And I called the courthouse too. You know what I'm saying? If that was my charge, I would pick out that shit expunged. Don't you know you can get the step docket charge expunged? That's the inactive docket.
No, it's not. You cannot get it expunged. It's along with the assault charge.
Now, she already called, and we heard the clerk. The clerk didn't say anything that you're saying right now. That was a separate clerk.
And why did he call the courthouse as well? Because he knew Lonnie was going to do it. He knew the shit he did to Lonnie could get out there. And bare minimum could stop him from doing it to other women. Yes, Lonnie fell for his shit. She knows it. Shut the fuck up now. Shut the fuck up. And before anyone says, oh, well, frickin' Lady A, like they fucking saying something to hurt me, likes her, so she's defending her. I ain't defending shit Lonnie's done. Lonnie knows the shit she's done. What the fuck do I have to constantly tell her, Lonnie, don't do this. Lonnie, don't do that. Lonnie, that's wrong. Lonnie, that's wrong. Why do I have to do that? She's 40-something years old. She has, okay, even her little one is almost an adult. So 3 adult kids. She's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants to do. All we can do is be here to help her pick up the pieces if things go terribly wrong. That's all we can do. She's not stupid. She knows a lot of the shit she's doing is wrong. But people still egg it on because it's content. Lonnie went through a lot. I'm not saying no one else has. But there was only one other person helping her with stuff. Now that person, according to Lonnie, doesn't want credit for it. This person's name has been out before. I'm not going to say it again. Go back and look at old videos, do your own research, which I know a lot of you lazy fuckbags don't want to do. But all you do is keep going at Lonnie, and you let some chick, and this is nothing against the chick, although they're going to turn it into that because I'm white, she's black, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. Some chick was up there trying to preach to Lonnie. If Lonnie wants to get off the booze, she'll get off of it when she's ready. You can't force this shit. You can't force it. It has to be what she wants when she wants. If she never wants to go back to the gym, fuck you. Most of you lazy good-for-nothing motherfuckers don't go to a gym. Okay? And I didn't say all, I said most. Well, she's the one that keeps talking about it. Let her talk. How is her talking hurting you? Fuck is wrong with you assholes? I've even heard dumb bitches bring up the color of her skin. Whether the bitch is darker than Lonnie or lighter than Lonnie. How does that make them not a bitch? I'm white. How does it not make me a bitch? Bitch knows no color, assholes. No color. But she's like to act like it does. And who was the first one to bring color into everything? It's not me, the white bitch, the white devil. Oh, and Rel. If you ever come near me, which people have been telling me you've been threatening to, I don't know how true it is, I'm gonna ram my husband's ashes down your throat. What, your husband doesn't have a big enough dick to satisfy you? You want my husband's ashes thinking they're better? Bitch, you're a sick fuck. This is all crazy. Lonnie went through shit. Then she got with a guy she thought was really nice. From what I saw, he set her up twice. Douchebag motherfucker Will T. And who did he set her up for? Keep the change in Sis. Keep the change in Sis. And you don't think that's a problem? Oh, well, she fell for it. You motherfuckers fell for shit on here too. I fell for thinking Arabia was a fucking friend. Arabia doesn't know how to be a friend. She'll throw anyone under the bus to say, it's my right, it's my truth. Bitch, your truth is a lie. I heard you blame the white man because of the shit that happened to you. Meanwhile, it was your black fucking mother who cared about drugs more than you and your brothers and sisters and whatever, and put yous in a system that was fucked up from the get-go. Why do you blame the white man who gave her the drugs? Probably your father. Look at Mom Boss Mayo, another piece of shit on here. It was already figured out she was doing great until she met a thug. Now, I don't know if the thug is black. I don't know if the thug is white. I don't know if the thug is Asian. I don't know nothing about that. But men can manipulate women. And yes, Lonnie was manipulated for a while. Kind word, she talked to him about personal shit. It's like how you feel somebody is a friend on here. You talk with them, you're happy to see them, they don't fuck with you, you tell them personal shit. Then they go and screw you over, and it's your fault for trusting them, not their fault for manipulating. Fucking cunt over there with however many fucking channels she's trying to constantly build said, oh, I know Lonnie's a lesbian because she sent a picture to keep the change. Hey, yo, Arabia, cunt, with your fake ass bullshit hats and you want to be black New Yorker attitude and whatever. Bitch, please, you ain't shit. Do you wish Lonnie sent you that picture? Remember, whose channel were you on? It could have been Vince the Sniper. Somebody else's. But you said you do the same thing Garrick does. You rub yourself when you're talking to women on here. You are a fucking predator, bitch. You are a fucking predator. Oh no, I don't think of the women on here like that. You're a lying sack of shit, bitch. And you wish there were lesbians on here for you because you can't get any in your real life. All these bitches going after other women for what? Because the women are down? And then when you see the women up and happy, you're fucking jealous? Now I get it. Lonnie is content, but Lonnie will do that on her own. She doesn't need anyone pushing her into it or whatever. And that seems like what a lot of these fucks on here do. Lonnie went through something. She claims she's over it, and I don't care if she gets mad at me for saying this. She's not over it. She was with her husband. She cheated with facts. They have both said nothing physical ever happened. The closest they came to physical was her driving past his house, calling him a weirdo. And then shortly after that, which I think it was shortly, Will Tease started working on her. She believed him. How many women on here can say, oh, I never believed them for a second? Moonlight? Keep the Change? Mercy T? And the list goes on and on and on and on. None of you dopey bitches are kids. And yeah, I'm a dopey bitch too. I fell for someone telling me they were my friend. But then they started calling me up, yelling at me to take down videos because they didn't like them. And that person, Arabia, is still doing it to other people. Sending $5 cash apps a week to show support and then expect the people to obey her every fucking word. And everybody lets her get away with shit because she's a woman. Lonnie's a woman. Why won't you let her get away with it? Oh, because Arabia is acting like you guys, going off on everybody. Threatening rape, threatening violence. Now she's like, oh, yes, I gave fellatio to it. No, bitch. That's not what you did. You did it as a threat. Dirty piece of shit. So anyone watching this is gonna get most of what happened with Lonnie and Fax. He was there for her. He comforted her. She thought there was a real connection. She trusted him. He went and put everything out there because she still wouldn't do what he wanted her to do. Remind you of anybody? And people are still blaming Lonnie. Lonnie's his victim, no matter what she says. She survived and she went on. She rose above it. But she still was his victim. She's never going to be okay. It's always going to be there. When you put your trust in someone and they betray it, that cuts really fucking deep. And the wounds don't heal properly. And they can open up whenever. She could be sitting there making her whipped body butters and boom, start crying about shit. She went through shit. No, she didn't go through shit like that little girl, and I will never try to say that. But who aimed the fucking missile and fueled it up?
To find out what he's eligible for. Or if he wants to come down here and try to fill out the paperwork for an expunge, he can, and the judge will either grant it or deny it based on the charge.
So he got the assault charge, and he has
both of those. He has both of those charges. It's the same case.
So it's assault and a sex contact, the sex offense.
Are those your charges? Are those charges?
Not my charges, bro. First off, let me explain 3 things real quick. This ain't gonna be long. First off, if it ain't my charge. Second of all, a 4th degree sex offense is like slapping somebody on the ass or something like that. You know. Third of all, I screenshotted it, looked it up, and I called the court. Whoever that is, the case wasn't even prosecuted. It was.
What Fax did in that previous case, he was fucking the mother, and when he was done fucking the mother, he left her bed, crawled into bed with her 17-year-old, and tried to do shit. Oh, just touching her ass. You were rubbing her boobs and you were rubbing her twat. That's not just touching her ass, which you shouldn't have been in that room in the first place. And then Fax was asked, who were you there for? And he said, all of them. Well, who was there? The mother, the 17-year-old daughter, the daughter's 18-year-old best friend, and 2 younger siblings. There is no way in the world Lonnie could have known that ahead of time with all his catfishing bullshit. And he has said, but from his own mouth, he went to court with the girl in that case. They went to court together. They left court together. They're still friends. What? That was witness tampering and witness intimidation. When Lonnie found all this shit out, she put it out there hoping people would just get rid of him. Because he was no good. None of us listened. I'm even guilty of not listening. And then he went on to do something worse, and people blamed Lonnie for it. No, motherfuckers, it was all of yous and that phony Southern Belle Regina stoking the fires, keeping the fires going. Lonnie wasn't to blame for any of this. He knew about this sector before her and before Queen Regina, I believe, because he was in fucking Soto Nation. And why did he turn on Tommy Sotomayor? Tommy Sotomayor wasn't quick enough with his interview for him. He thought he was all that Tommy Sotomayor should have interviewed him and put him on a pedestal. He felt like he was a star and stepping on Lonnie all the way up, and people egged it on. You can look at all my shit in his chats and his videos and whatever. I never egged him on once with the shit he was doing. But tons of others did. They gave him the star treatment. So what are you blaming Lonnie for? And as far as this case they're talking about right here, he said he brushed up against some girl by accident. He fucked the mother, went into the girl's room, and by all accounts was there for all 4 of them in that room, including the minors. And all of you fucks put this blame on Lonnie. Regina's a nurse. She was in Maryland. Do you not think she worked at a facility where she could have met facts? Huh? But no, blame Lonnie. Lonnie's dealing with her own shit right now. Because of this, because of other shit. And everybody just wants to pile it on. Isn't that what white people are supposed to do to black people? Cancel them out, pile shit on, make them suffer worse than they are. Try to teach them something. No, I'm white. I'm trying to teach people something, right? But who was allowing a woman to give her own testimony about what happened with her, thinking it would make Lonnie go to AA meetings and whatever? If Lonnie is ever ready to go to AA, to start that process to stop drinking, stop whatever, she'll do it on her own. And if she's not, she's a grown woman. All you can do, if you care about her, is be there to help her pick up the pieces. And if it happens one too many times and you can't do it anymore, just walk away from her for your own sanity. But don't blame her for everyone's troubles on the fucking YouTube.
It wasn't not guilty. It ain't even go to trial. A stat docket is like this. You go to court and they say, well, if you don't get.
Why is a stet offered and entered? Stet is a useful tool for prosecutors in Maryland. If a prosecutor believes the conviction would not best serve the state, they will offer a stet. Some other reasons a stet is offered is the state does not believe they can prove their case but still want the defendant to abide by certain conditions. The witnesses are reluctant to testify, but the state does not want to dismiss the case. Amicable resolution of the case is a borderline. The victim does not want to proceed, but the state does want to drop the charge completely. The state wants to retain the right to reopen the case if the defendant appeals the decision. So Fax is trying to play it off as it was nothing. They don't think they can prove the case, but they know he did something. They know he did something, and he wants him to abide by certain conditions to keep him from doing this again. Now, if he did nothing, why did they do this? The witnesses are reluctant to testify, but the state does not want to dismiss the case. Fax went to court with the victim. That was nothing. Amicable resolution of a case that is borderline. They're hoping to make him see the error of his ways and he'll stop. They're giving him a chance. You don't think there were other things he did he just didn't get caught for? The victim does not want to proceed, but the state does want to drop the charge completely. I guess that means does not want. And it's a typo. Because the state wanted something, that's why a stet was offered and entered. The state wants to retain the right to reopen the case if the defendant appeals the decision. So if Fax bitched and moaned, they would have reopened the case. How can you reopen a case if there is absolutely nothing there? And he played it off. He got caught. People had to do more digging to find out what he fucking did. And people still stood behind him. Like that Yankee ass bitch, Queen Regina. There was a time I stopped going to Fax's lives. I did. He was too violent, doing too much stupid shit, and I just stopped going. He did nothing but go off on Lonnie. He threatened Tamika McCullough and Supernovacation and their kids. And for what? Because they got big mouths? This proves Fax is not a man and doesn't know how to handle a woman. Can't deal with women. Because if you could, her saying, yo, fuck you, motherfucker, wouldn't affect you. And with this new case, He lured the girls there, claimed to be a Muslim, said there was rituals he had to do, got them stoned, may have given them alcohol, took one upstairs to go to the bathroom, and while she was passed out, did whatever he wanted to, even left bite marks. And you all want to say that's Lonnie's motherfucking fault? I've heard it. It's fucking bullshit. And all the motherfucker got was 5 years probation if he remains good. And if he doesn't, he only gets 10 years. Is that Lonnie's fault too? Huh? Yeah, Lonnie gave him the drugs. Lonnie gave him the alcohol. Lonnie gave him the idea of pretending to be Muslim. Lonnie. But you all say she's a dopey fucking bitch. If she's a dopey fucking bitch, how was she able to do all that? I haven't heard anyone catch her in lies on this. Unlike Regina, people catch her in lies every time she opens her motherfucking mouth. But people will still side with her over Lonnie? Don't even side with Lonnie. Fuck Lonnie. Side with the facts of what's going on, and not facts himself. Just what's going on. What if she didn't bring it out what facts did? What if she didn't? What if she didn't do that drive-by? What if she didn't do this? What if she didn't do that? Do you honestly believe he still wouldn't have done this shit? He planned it out. That wasn't Lonnie telling him what to do. Lonnie didn't give him encouragement. Even if he did fall in love with Lonnie like he claims he did, he was having too much fun going off on her. Where would she have had the time to say to him, look, this is what you do and you'll get yourself a virgin? Where did she get the time to do that? No, but the 13-year-old bullshit does sound a lot like Years to the Streets. And all the bullshit he pulled. Now, I'm not saying he was whispering in Fax's ear, but he has said a lot of shit Fax could have been taking notes on. Just like the phony Southern Belle Regina.
Don't get in trouble in a year. So sometimes maybe a year, 18 months. And the longest I ever heard of a step doctor, and all the time you get in trouble is 3 years. If you don't get in no trouble in this type of nature of this charge within a year or 18 months, you're available to get your shit expunged. In the city and state I'm in right now, whoever charged that is can go right to the courthouse and get that expunged. That shit was an oath.
Well, how come he couldn't? How come Lonnie was told he can't? Isn't that what the woman at the courthouse said? Didn't we find out later he tried and he couldn't do anything? Maybe because the case wasn't completely closed. That stet may mean it's closed, but it's not actually closed. Like a loophole, so other things won't work.
7 though. A step doctor, the case wasn't even prosecuted. And most of the time when it happens, is when women lie. I just want her to let you know the real reason why we're at this point. It ain't about me keep fucking with her though. She loved the drunk. Everybody knows that. It's a YouTube love affair gone wrong.
The city. being stayed up, man, bro. Damn it, anywhere across America, bro. If you get convicted of a sex crime as a child, bro, your ass going on a felonies list, bro. I ain't got no sexual convictions on my record.
What happened? They put it on inactive?
Yeah,
meaning that it wasn't enough sufficient evidence. Because if it would have, they would have charged you. You would have to.
Of course. Ain't nothing happened, bro. I went to court one time, preliminary hearing and shit, and they, my lawyer and the state went up there and they said they ain't got enough evidence to go forth at the. What happened was, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said some shit. I wasn't even around. I wasn't even on the block when it happened. It was one of these things. Somebody was walking through the block, and I tell it. Somebody was walking through the block, hella niggas out there against cars on the block and high smoking. Somebody got slapped on the ass cheek or shit. You know how niggas be on some stupid shit, or even grabbed by the arm. It was something small, but somebody felt violated, called the cops and shit. And when I came back around there, when I put,
you were in the woman's home. You left her bed and walked into the room where all the others were sleeping. 2 were minors. He's lying, but they still blame Lonnie for this.
Pulled up. They asked me for my ID and all that. And they said they was looking for 3 people. And they said I was one of them that was there and shit. I'm like, what? I wasn't even here. So when I went to court, the state was like, my dumb ass, right? Instead of turning it down, I should have turned down the step because they ain't even had no evidence against me. Like, none, I wasn't there. And the girl came to court and said, no, he wasn't out there. I ain't tell y'all he was out there. But the police that patrol around the neighborhood already ain't like me and knew I'd be on that block every day, threw me in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, come on, man.
He getting exposed for the liar that he is. He told me he was light-skinned, told me all this shit, 6'1" or 6 foot.
Kay Morgan. Talking to someone named Houston. Houston, he voluntarily lied to us. We never asked him his age or skin colors, but he kept putting it out there.
Showing me pictures of other men in his phone. This man is sick, literally sick. He said, I bet you I don't got no sex charges on my record. He was just arguing with John probably like last month. I bet you I.
He is like Bishop, the male version of Arabia Barbosa. Yeah, bitch, I said your name. Fuck you.
Got no shit with sex charges or underage girl charges or whatever. It don't matter. You got a sex offense charge. Like, all you do is sit up here and deflect and want everybody to feel sorry for you. We know what Darrell looked like. We know his age. We know he lived with his fucking mama. We know, first of all, he ain't nothing but a piece of shit because his mom is a fucking senior citizen. His mom is a senior citizen. This nigga don't want to work. He's not contributing to the house. He ain't trying to work. He up there eating up all the motherfucking food that his mama got to tell him, don't eat no more.
I think I'm on your block, bro. I think I'm on your block. What are we with?
Now, this is a new channel, so I'm talking, I don't care. I was scared when she was doing this. I was scared. Just her driving on his block if he could see her. Now, I didn't know he was on live. I went to his live after this, and that's when I saw his reaction of shit. His version of shit. Which it all coincided, all the dots connected and whatever. But I was scared. Who knows what was going to happen to her?
That's 12. Oh, shit. Oh, you on live? Look at you, you weirdo ass bitch. You on live, you weirdo ass bitch. You fucking weirdo. You fucking weirdo. You the fucking creep. Stand up, bitch. Stand up, bitch. Look at you. What you throwing a cup? You throwing a cup? I caught you, nigga. I caught you, nigga, on live. You fucking weirdo.
can't stand, no, word to everything, bro. I can't stand sucker ass niggas. Know what I mean? Sucker for love ass niggas.
Oh, you on live? Look at you, you weirdo ass bitch. On live?
I told y'all she weird. I can't show y'all because I'm on the laptop. Y'all know who that is? Look. Look. Y'all hear who that is? Y'all see who that is? She drove all the way from Philly to ride past my front door.
That's not what she was doing there. That was a bonus.
Oh, this bitch weird.
Yes, we do. Whoever this scoundrel, whatever, and scallywags is, they did really good with this. Really, really good. And again, people still go off on Lonnie. She's a 211 hoe. She's a drunk. She's a this. She's a that. What skeletons are you bastards hiding in your closets that no one knows about yet? Lonnie's was out there for the world to see, but you all act like you're better than her ass? Look at that cheap shit she drinks. Excuse me. Motherfuckers, pay your own bills, watch what you do with your own shit. And if you're not drinking at all, then why is your dumb ass on here? All of you do shit you wouldn't want on here. But every time she goes somewhere and does something, you all think in your heads what she's doing, even if it's not happening. That video in the bar was scary. And I don't mean scary like you ebonic assholes switch shit around. No. I was scared something was going to happen to her. It looked very violent. And I think she played it off afterwards. But people were laughing about that? Laughing? She's playing it off. The rest of us saw it. And people actually laughed about it. And whatever was going on in that bartender didn't call the cops. I don't care if it wasn't nothing. It looked like something. That bartender, that bitch, don't know her ass from her fucking elbow. You saw that happening, call the cops and let them sort everything out. You're all so concerned about Lonnie and her drinking while she's driving. Call the cops. You've got her on video. You've got her on video. I think people on here want to see her crash and burn. Literally. And you don't think you motherfuckers are sick for that? No, but just keep blaming the white bitch because she opens her mouth about shit she has no business doing. Maybe you fucks don't have any business to talk on Lonnie. Maybe you fucks should stay in your own fucking lane and worry about your own fucking shit. You know? Anyway, I'm done. Lonnie, thank you for shipping out the body butter. I think I'm supposed to get it late tonight or tomorrow. It's going to make a nice Christmas gift for my son. And as for all you motherfuckers, yous all know what you should do with yourselves, but none of yous are going to do it.